Hello and welcome to 2 of the Minecraft Ultra Hardcore series. At the end of last episode, I mentioned that we were going to finish the rest of the house, and that is what I plan to do today. So, a bit ago, I was considering what I wanted to do specifically for the roof, because I don't really want to finish out the rest of the interior of the house without knowing what the exterior is going to look like. You know, I don't want to put in a bunch of walls and stuff before knowing what the overall shape is going to be. And I was heavily considering some kind of maybe sloped up angle or a straight angle, or maybe one that slopes and curves and slope again. I think I might probably go with let's see, I think I'm gonna go with the slope in. Maybe one that cuts off that corner right there. And it starts around, I wanna have it start around somewhere right here. I don't want it to start all the way over here, but maybe starting around here-ish and then sloping up and then getting real spiky tall at the top. And it's gonna carry along over here. Now I was debating between keeping these two spikes or just removing them altogether and then doing another similar stroke in this direction that gets all spiky tall. But after thinking about it for a minute, I think what I'm gonna do is extend, or maybe make another spike that follows the frame of the wall behind it. So I would extend these spikes backwards a little bit, like extrude them back to meet this wall, and then have the bigger spike that forms from that wall way up there just extrude back into the angled portion right here. I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna feel around a bit. I'm gonna put that together so I can show y'all what's going on in my head, and then we can start work on exteriors and interiors. And yeah, I'm gonna crack at that. I'll be right back. Alright, roof is set. I'm hoping that this will turn out good. I don't think it will come out as good as I thought it would in my head, mainly because this tree is in the way. I should get rid of that for showing stuff off. But mainly because this roof over here looks nothing like this roof over there. They feel like completely different builds. That roof over there looked really like a church or something. This one looks more like a modern house. Of course the thing's freaking massive, but it is what it is. There's a loud zombie over there. But now that I've been looking at it, I'm thinking of this one maybe as like two separate houses that were butted together. So this one feels more, is it like Gothic or medieval? I don't remember. That's what we're gonna call that. And then this side over here is a bit more modern, which isn't what I'm going for, but it's what it's gonna end up being. And then I made the massive spike up there. I didn't want to make it look any less sharp. Over here, those are 2 high, and then it transitions to 3 high because I still really want the sharp spike at the top. But because I did that, it made the height really high. So I had to make it, I didn't want to have that tall spike on the other side, so I made it taper down to meet with the slanted sloped roof over the whole thing. Additionally, because of the large slope roof, it left me with this area right here covered, just because I didn't cut it off right there and I kept going all the way across. So I was thinking maybe here I could have another kind of a larger outdoor patio. I could probably like fill that in with water or something, give it like a water side, a nice outdoor area right here. I'll figure it out. But now comes to the really difficult part of filling in all the walls, filling in the roof, ceiling, actually finishing out the house to make it livable instead of just this big frame structure. This will take even longer than those roofs did. If you saw in the time lapse, if I get the time lapse done, that took a long time, especially this right here, figuring out that angle. Now I've got to figure out window placement, texture, materials, all kinds of stuff. So I guess there is no quicker way for me to get it done than to just do it. Let's crack at it. It's done, and I've got to say, it looks really freaking good. I'm a huge fan of this face for the most part. I really like the recessed little area right here. I'm loving that, especially seeing the I forgot what those are called at the moment. Especially seeing those all over the place. I'm in love with that. Although that face right there could definitely do with some work. It could probably set it back more than the little roof bit I have right there. That might help. This could very much use some like golds or something like that doorknob right there. I really like the way that looks. If in the future I can get more gold pieces to slap in there, that'd be really cool. More gold really all over the place. We'll move over here. I really love how the build came out with 4 distinct faces that each have their own feel. I still need to get rid of that tree. I forgot to. But I'm in love with this right here too. I don't know. I really love the way the I forgot that kind of roof was called. I believe it's called a shed roof. I believe that's what kind of roof it was. But I really like the way that looks. I think it really brings this area together really well. And then we have this face right here. Visually from the exterior, it's not like anything incredible, but this side does have its own special thing with a little balcony right there. And I'll show it off later in a minute. I thought when I was building this, it just kind of had to be there. It wasn't there to begin with, but I just threw it in the end. And then over here, this right here could be like a big pond or something. I don't know quite what yet, but I really love the way this overhang happened because of the, I'm gonna call it a shadow for again. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Over here, it just feels really nice with that big overhang up there, and it does look kind of weird with the way the roof intersects right there with the roof back there. I might need to do a little bit of work with that. I might just drag this all the way over at some point, but it's gonna be like this for now. Yeah, I really like if you back up right here, I really like the way that looks out there. So yeah, that's all 4 faces. Let's check out the inside now. I have done 0 decorating on the inside. It's just nice and big and open, plenty of room to do the nothing that I have planned to put in here. I'm gonna have to freaking learn how to deal with furniture. I never work with furniture inside of my builds. Well, okay, I've done it twice. And now I feel like I really have to, because there's nothing in here, and I'm gonna need to put stuff in here. I don't want to do enchanting in here. I want to have that offsite. I want to have furnaces and stuff offsite. It's probably just gonna be chests in here. That's honestly all that I really want to put in here. But yeah, here's the balcony that I wanted to mention, just because of the way the roof extends out facing this direction. I was thinking that there really needed to be a balcony facing out this direction. And so we could probably do something, maybe like carve that out or something and extend it, like bring the water back here. I don't know quite. There's the water back there that you can kind of see. I might do something with that to play into this area. But yeah, that is the house now. So what I plan on working on next, because I'm kind of sick and tired of working on this house. I spent a long time on it. In fact, I still need to finish this bit. I did not get around to doing that because I got tired of it. I really want to get started on enchanting, because this is my 2nd diamond. I don't know what's going on there. I think I should probably turn off the command prompts in chat, because that pops up every once in a while. I don't know what's doing it. I haven't bothered to figure out what's doing that. I mean, it probably has to do with distant horizons. I'm not sure. I don't really care. But yeah, I've been running through my diamond tools like freaking so much. I used a whole diamond axe on that build. So now I'm thinking I really need to get some unbreaking enchantments on my stuff. And I really don't want to go work with villagers right now, just because I don't feel like starting that yet. I kind of just want to do like basic beginning of Minecraft stuff, like mine, build house, maybe skip going to the Nether for now. I'll go there in a minute, but right now I just kind of want to build myself up first. You know, farm, get some enchants, and then, you know, I don't really want to deal with the complicated villager stuff. Not that it's even that complicated. You just take a couple of villagers and give them some stuff, and then get your items back out. Like, I probably could have, in the time that I spent strip mining, gone over to the villagers and just traded enough to get full diamond armor and full diamond gear. But I don't really find that fun anymore. I used to do that a ton, but I feel like it just took a lot out of the game for me. So my plan is to build an enchant table now, and you've heard all my reasons why. So I'm going to get started on my first farm, and I'm going to gather some cows up, and I'm going to start breeding them, get some sugarcane out, And then after a couple generations of cows, I think I'll be ready to start building up the enchant table. So I'm going to get that set up, and then after, we're going to have to make that look up pretty, and then after that find somewhere that we want to do an enchant table and find some kind of design that I want to throw together so that for that. So let's start the farming time lapse. Alright, a little bit of a farm update. We've got the wall all in here, really nice. I'm liking it. I might end up coming back and changing it up, like over there. I feel like it's a bit too tall because I kind of stretched up that hill a bit. But I'm a fan of the walls that surround farms, specifically ones that are just kind of like scattered with like natural elements. I kind of like them. I might end up making it taller at some point. We'll do that later. But yeah. It feels really nice being right in the center, and I'm sure this will look really good once all of the wheat is grown up, so I don't have to see this ugly dirt texture right there. But I'm working on just slowly grabbing more seeds and then filling it in as I go. In a minute here, right after I'm done with this clip, I'm gonna probably work on the sugarcane farm, so I'm gonna need sugarcane for the enchant table as well. Maybe right over here or something. Somewhere, I'm gonna find a place to put it, probably try and make it look nice like this again. Oh yeah, I'm working on surrounding the area with trees a bit too to make it feel more natural, I guess. More like it was here and not man-made, because this isn't really with the wall textures here. Doesn't really make this feel like it's meant to be like a big field out in the middle of nowhere, specifically because of the way these bushes make it look. So I'm gonna try and make it look like more of inside of a dense forest type thing, and then it's like just a clearing with all of the wheat and stuff. But we'll get to that later. Gotta wait for these trees to grow. They're spaced out pretty far right now, which I'll need to work on. I'm gonna put some dark oak in there because of the dark oak textures I have in this build. Fill it in with oak and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to now go work on the sugarcane farm somewhere. Figure out where it needs to go. Alright, and the wheat farm is filled, and it looks so pretty right now with all of the varying levels of wheat growth, which this is probably going to be the only time it looks like this, because as it's been growing, I've been coming through here and periodically harvesting over and over and over again, really bringing the cycle of wheat growth out of whack for all over the place. Like, if it were a normal harvest, this area back here would probably be fully grown, and that area over there would be brand new fresh wheat plants, which is probably what it's going to be like every other time, because I will rarely ever need to come through and do a full harvest of this place ever again, because it produces so much wheat. I made this way too big for really no reason, because I am currently only using this for the cow farm to breed up cows to enchant, and then after that I plan on automating this stuff anyways using villagers. So I mean, it's kind of a waste, but it's also a really pretty build, and I need to come back through and maybe put some hay bales around or scarecrows or something. That's the wheat farm. And the sugarcane farm has also been filled out. Yeah, I can see I added some paths here too. I'll show those off in a minute. The sugarcane farm has also been filled out. We've got a good bit of sugarcane, a little bit in my inventory, you know, more here to harvest. And yeah, I think that's about... Oh wait, actually, okay, I was gonna end the video right here. I need to show one more thing. Here's the cow pit. I don't feel like making a place to put the cows yet. I'm just going to leave them in there, and I'm going to breed them until there's an absolute mess of cows down there, so then I can slaughter them to get... Oh, I'm about to hit level 30 anyways. Well, I'm going to waste some experience here killing those cows to make the enchant table. But I just kind of feel like filling this out with just way too many cows. And I mean, I'm going to have the wheat for it, so I might as well. And then we can move them on and build a better... You know, something for like all the different types of animals over there, something maybe way over there, probably further away than these farms right here. I think I built these way too close, but I might end up building more of the same size wheat farm, just like all over in that area, to fill out the area more and make this farm feel more out of place, because right now for me this farm feels really out of place. But as I said, we got the We built, you know, the majority of the house, pretty much all of it. We got the wheat farm and the sugarcane farm this episode, which is a freaking ton of progress. So I'm going to end it right here. Like if you'd like, subscribe if you want. Thank you for watching very much. I will see y'all in the next one.